The Sony FX3 is being heralded as one of the most popular cinema cameras on the market, even years after its release. And a big part of that is because of how modular the camera is. But despite that, how do you make a rig that works for you? We think we built the ultimate FX3 cinema rig. I'm Eric with Media Boat Productions, and today we're going to show you how we built our FX3 rig from the ground up, piece by piece, and who knows, maybe you'll find something in there that works for you as well. So I just want to start by talking about the modularity. There are mounting points, there are two here for the top handle and then another one on the side that are additional to what you would normally find on a camera of this body style. So that already is a great place to start thinking about how you want to make your own rig. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put on our top handle. There are two screws that you can kind of start finger tight. Make sure that you get the mounting point in on the camera because there is data transmission that happens. This is a hot shoe situation, not a cold shoe situation. So make sure that you make a great connection, and then you're just going to want to finger tight each screw, lock it down with the flathead, and you're good to go. It's a great start to a handle, but I like to add the small rig extender to this. Now what that does is it gives me finger points. For some reason the stock one doesn't have like grooves for each finger, but this solves that problem and also adds a NATO rail on top with a whole bunch of screw points as well to make sure that anything that I need to mount to this handle, anywhere I need to mount it, I'm good to go. Next up is the ZG Cine V-mount adapter, and I love this piece of tech because it has an on-off switch, so I'm not draining my battery by accident by leaving things plugged in. It has D-tap ports on the plate, so I don't have to plug in and out from the V-mount battery itself. I can swap the batteries real quick in and out, and everything's right back up and running. It's a great piece of tech. Next up is the V-mount battery itself. Now, when I buy V-mount batteries for this rig, I look for mini or micro, typically is how they're said on websites. I like to keep it compact. I can still fit my hand on the rig real nice and easy with that. It actually is about the same size as the V-mount plate itself, so it all just works great in the end. Next up, we have the Nicey Rig base plate with rails. Now, we use small rig rails. You can put any length rail in here. We just make it kind of fit the length of the camera as a whole so that we're not having ourselves get poked in the stomach by the rails. But this is going to be important down the road for mounting other points too, whether it's a large matte box or your follow focus kit. It's just going to be a great place to mount a lot of accessories down the road. So next up, we have our bread and butter, our Nisi Athena primes on here, and attached to that is our Nucleus Nano 2 from Tilta. And the greatest part about the lens, as we've mentioned in our video, is that the teeth are interchangeable, so it makes swap out really easy. Attached to that, we have the Tilta matte box. Now this is going to be great for reducing flares on cameras. We can put filters in this as well, screw in or drop in. It's a great piece of kit to make sure that you have the right filter that you need for each shot. So what I use for the monitor mount is a NATO Magic Arm, and I do this because it articulates 360. I can move the monitor anywhere that I need to and then lock it in, but it also slides up and down this NATO rail that I put on the handle earlier. So no matter where I need my hand on the rig, I'm going to be able to move that monitor right where I need it to be able to do both. The best part to me about the Sony FX3 is that the top panel comes included with two XLR inputs. We usually have the Rode NTG2 attached for any audio needs that we have. The last piece is cable management. Now, this is gonna vary depending upon what specific equipment you have, where the inputs and outputs are, but really, if you need to get a sprig or any other, zip tie or anything like that, just make it look clean, make it look good, it'll work for you in the end. And really, this is modular, but once you get a good rig, you might not be changing much, so you can make things pretty semi-permanent. We think this is the ultimate FX3 cinema rig because it works for so many different things. If you're a solo operator out in the desert, you can also attach a focus wheel to this and really do focusing all on your own and be a solo operator. This can be an A cam, a B cam. You can tear it down a little bit. The V-mount plate has a gimbal attachment, so you can slap this right on a gimbal if you need to. There are so many things that make this, in our opinion, the ultimate rig. But we would also love to hear from you in the comments. What do you like about this rig? What would you add or maybe even change about it? Let us know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.